Am I the a-hole for isolating my employee so I could date him? New account. Since I'm new to Reddit, I usually only see the TikToks. I am 33F, work as a recruitment manager for my company, and about 2 years ago, we needed a new social media specialist, which is how I met Liam, 27M. Liam is good at his job, but also very attractive. I gave my approval, and luckily, he ended up getting the job. I made sure he knew I was the reason he got hired since I managed to put in a good word for him. I got to see Liam a few times, so I asked him to have lunch with me during breaks. Liam was always kind to me. He'd say hello every day, he smiled a lot, and he got me coffee too. You know those work husband and wife stories? I started to fantasize about that kind of relationship with him. Eventually, I realized I developed feelings for him, so one day, I gathered up my courage and asked him out on a date. He, however, in the most polite way, *ing turned me down, so I couldn't even be mad. Turns out, he was already in a relationship already for roughly a year or two, so nothing serious. But based on what I could see and the kindness he showed me all the time, I could tell he really wanted to be with me. Here's where I might be the AH. Instead of giving up, I started to text him more often, especially during hours I expected him to be at home, usually borderline flirting. I also gave him compliments at work. I made sure he felt confident thanks to me. It worked since he would always smile back. I'd even lightly spray my perfume near his desk when he wasn't there, so he'd think about me when he got back. But I didn't stop there. At a work event, Liam brought his girlfriend, and from what I could see, I didn't think his partner was a good fit for him. After a long night of dancing and drinking, Liam, being Liam, offered to drive a few of us home since lots of people were drinking except him, since he had to drive his girlfriend home. I took him up on the offer and chose to sit behind the passenger seat. Truth be told, she looked tense or weird towards me the whole night, but now in the car even more. Since I was the last one he dropped off, I got a good idea since I was wearing a dress. I quietly removed a piece of my clothing, yes, that one, and slid it under the seat where his girlfriend was sitting. About 3 days later, Liam didn't show up to work, and when he finally did, he looked down, sad even. Between the flirty texts and what she probably found in his car, I can only assume my plan worked, so after confirming with him, I realized it was my turn. I brought him cooked food. I complimented his work constantly. I told him how great he was, and while he seemed closer to me, I even took him shopping. One day out of nowhere he asked me if I was still interested in going on a date with him. I said yes. As of today we are still together, but recently he's been down, and on his phone I caught him stalking his ex. Now I'm just here feeling guilty. I know it's messy. But the truth is, I really love him. Am I the a-hole for isolating my employee so I could date him?